Hello everyone and welcome on back into the Barracks. Today I'm going to be discussing the new expansion for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I am very much excited for this. I'm also excited about the Direct and how it was in general. Pokemon Mr. Dungeon Combat is so fantastic and just absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. I love the Mr. Dungeon series and I'm glad they're bringing back that spin-off. I hope they bring back more, and I hope this is just like a beginning. Like, okay, we're starting with Pokemon Mr. Dungeon, probably one of the popular spin-offs in the entire Pokemon spin-off world, I should say. I hope they bring back more of them, like, you know, Pokemon Ranger and Pokemon, like the XD and Coliseum games. Those are always fun. Or Gale of Darkness. Yeah, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and then Pokemon Coliseum, I think it was called. I don't remember what it was called. The first one to that one. I hope they bring those back as well. I'd something like it. But this video is kind of going to be focused on my thoughts on the expansion passes and comparing those to, say, Ultra Sun and Moon, or Black and White 2, or Pokemon Platinum, or Emerald and stuff like that, and just like what I think about it. So let's start off with the pricing of it. It is $30 for both expansion passes. There's not like a bundle for it. You have to buy if you have both games. You have to buy both expansion passes. So it's $60 for both expansion passes. Now I've spent the $120 on the double pack when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. I will be buying both expansion passes as well because I want to have the exclusive Pokemon from Shield, as well as the ones from my main playthrough, which is Sword. I mainly play on Sword, so I want to get both, and I do plan on getting both. But the price tag is, honestly, it's not that bad, because it's $30, and it's basically saying, well, it's about $15 for both expansions that are coming out. So you're not paying like $30 each for each little part of it. You're paying $30 for the entire pass, which is really great. I love that price tag. It's basically saying there's $15 worth of content in both parts, and I like that. They're giving you the value of it, and that's fine. Most DLCs for most RPGs are about $15 for big ones. So I kind of expected this, and I like how they're just giving you like a big old bundle for having both instead of having to buy both of them separate. I like that price tag. It's great. And it's definitely cheaper than what we would get if, say, we got Pokemon Platinum, the version of like Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I never was a really big, while I did love the games and I liked the little changes they did in Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Black and White 2, there were things that it felt like the same game. And that's why I'm kind of glad now that we're not on the DS and we have the ability to just like, okay, we can put out the DLC and you can have it and you're on a mainstream console, because the Switch is a mainstream console. It's not like a handheld. Now that Pokemon is on the mainstream consoles and no longer on handhelds, I think this is going to be a humongous direction, because now not only can they patch things, they can also put out like these little DLCs instead of just making a whole different game. Same game, but little changes here and there to the story and new legendaries and stuff like that. Instead of that, we're just going to have expansions, and I really love the direction they're going with this, and I hope they keep doing this with the next generation. And it also longevities the entire Pokemon Sword and Shield lifespan of the game, instead of it being replaced in a couple years with the same game, but just many little changes. I like it. I really do. I love this direction. And I hope they keep doing this, and I want Pokemon to evolve more in terms of just how it continues. Not really more so the graphics and the gameplay. I don't think that will ever change, but seeing that they're just going to expand the world that we're currently in instead of just moving on to the next one, I like that so much better. Another thing that they're doing, which I did not expect them to do, because Game Freak was very adamant during like the development time and even release period when news started breaking out about the national debts being cut. They added 200 Pokemon, 100 Pokemon for each expansion that's coming out, and I was very shocked. They're even making new forms for them. They're making Gigantamax Pokemon for some of them. I love it. It is great. They're bringing it back, and they're proving a lot of people wrong. Now, people are saying that you're paying for Pokemon. Technically, you're not paying for the Pokemon. You're getting the patch update for the new Pokemon. You just can't physically go out and catch them because they're in the new wild area. And that's fine. But you can still get them through trades, and you can still get them from Pokemon Home if you have them transferring from Let's Go or any other old game you have. You can still do that. So you can still get the Pokemon if you don't want to pay for the expansion pass. If you're so adamant that I'm not paying for Pokemon, then don't. You don't have to. You can get it other means. Easily. People are going to be Wonder Trading, Super Trading, all those Pokemon so frequently, hopefully, you might get lucky. You know, you might get lucky in your trade. You might get lucky with people giving them away. I will be giving away Pokemon from the new expansions. I'm buying both of them. So yeah, I'm going to be giving my Pokemon away. My breed checks away that I breed for other people, you know. Garchomp, I saw Garchomp was it. I'm so excited for him to be back in it. I'm really hoping my boy Torterra is back. And maybe he'll get a Gigantamax form. Praying. Because they gave the Kanto starters Gigantamax forms. Let's go Gen 4 starters. There are also people saying that, you know, and this really irks me, like, oh, well, DLC is bad. DLC, you're not paying for a full game. You're not getting a full game experience. When you are. We already got a full game experience. People were trying to compare this to post-game, and it's just like, there is a post-game in this. You have the little post-game event where you got to battle the legendaries, and legendaries, that was the whole post-game event, right? You got the legendary Pokemon out of it. And your post-game is raid dens, battle tower. You can re-challenge a champion bracket. You can make your own bracket for the championship battle. You have so much you can do in this game, and on top of that, getting into battling for online ranked is so much easier now with rental teams. It's ridiculous. You don't even need to breed anymore if you don't want to do it. There's so many different things you can do in this game. When I got done with, say, Platinum, and Platinum had a pretty good post-game story, I was done. While I didn't understand shiny hunting and battling at that time, I was done. I was like, alright, cool, I'm done. And then I would restart and do it all over again. That's how I used to play Pokemon, right? That's how I used to do it. But now, with Sword and Shield, not only do you have multiplayer aspects, and they're also bringing a new co-op mode as well. Like, that's so cool. Do I think that was supposed to be in the game originally? No, I really don't. I don't think that this stuff was supposed to be in the game originally. It does not feel like it. Because what I feel like this game was complete. Yes, there are problems I do have with it. You know, there's problems that I have with some games, even if I do love the games. There's always those little nitpicky problems that I do have. Right? I feel like the story was very lackluster to say Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I love Gen 4. I do. Gen 4 is my favorite generation. And it always will be. But when I do that, but comparing, like, oh, well, this should have been the post-game, I don't think that at all. I think this is an expansion to the already game that we have, like it is, like it's saying, expansion passes. That's what it is. And I like that. Keep that coming, Game Freak. This is what we want, and they told us. They already told us we were not going to bring any more Pokemon after Pokemon Sword and Shield was released. They changed their mind. This was not what they originally planned. You can tell that. It's not like, say, Mass Effect 3, where you had what was his name? Jaw. I think it was, no, not Jaw. Javik. The Prothean DLC. That was supposed to be in the original game. You could fucking tell that was supposed to be in the original game. Because compared to Mass Effect 2's DLC with Kasumi and Zaveid, they didn't have any, like, major dialogue with your character, like, one-on-one in the Normandy at all. You had the one-on-one conversations with your other companions, other squad members, stuff like that. And then in Mass Effect 3 with Javik, you had the exact same thing. They didn't just add that in. They did not just add Javik in. Like, alright, we're going to have to re-record, and make all this stuff for Javik. No, they did not. That was not supposed to be a day one DLC. That was supposed to be in the game originally. Just like how you could tell with a lot of other DLCs that was definitely pulled. This does not feel like it was pulled. And I think that's the major reason why I'm really okay with this, and I love what they're doing, and I want them to keep doing this for future Pokemon games. I am okay with spending $30, 7 months after its releases, to get a new expansion with more Pokemon, a new wild area, and a new story. They even told us what the new story was. For the first one, for Isle of Armor, you're going to go train in a dojo with the guy named Mustard. I don't know why his name is Mustard, but okay. And he did a new rival. Depending on what you're playing, you did 2 new rivals depending on which one you're playing. I think it's some dude with a weird ass hat for Pokemon Shield, and then it's a chick. I don't know what her name. I think it was like Clara or Cara. I don't know what her name was. I didn't really pay attention to most of it as I was at work, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to see this. But I love what they're doing, and I think a lot of people who were like so hurt by the national debts being cut need to calm down now. Yes, they only put 400 Pokemon, maybe roughly about a third of that national debts was in there. I get it. I was pissed too, but I got over it. Right? Because we wouldn't have had all those Pokemon on release anyway, because we didn't have Pokemon Home yet. Now Pokemon Home's come out in February. Cool. Great. Now, you can transfer Pokemon now that you want to transfer from Let's Go or say anywhere else, and you can get it that way. But now, it has more of a value into just transferring, like, for like certain Pokemon. Now you're getting more of a value out of it, because now you're going to get 200 new Pokemon, 100 in the summer, in June, and then another 100 in autumn. I love it. It's just, they're listening to us, and it just seems like Game Freak did listen. And maybe now, like, this will be the way they'll do it. Is it the best option? No. Maybe if they listened, maybe for the next generation, maybe they'll have all Pokemon in there initially. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. And Game Freak is listening to us. It is nice to see that. It is great to see that they're doing this and moving Pokemon into a new, innovative way to add more content instead of giving us a rehashed game like Platinum, like Black and White 2, like all of that, and you're giving us more content. I like it. Game Freak, keep doing this. I will pay you whatever it needs to do this. I will give you their $60 because this is the way I want to see it. I already love Pokemon Sword and Shield. I love the Dynamaxing. I love how it is in battling, especially with VGC. I'm getting more into competitive Pokemon because of this game, because of just how much easier it is with rental teams to try out teams that you may want to breed yourself. And I like it. I really do. I'm not saying this generation, the games obviously have its flaws, but I'm having fun with the Pokemon game than I ever have, and I'm so excited for the expansion pass to come out in June. I'm over the wall ecstatic, and I hope everyone else is too. Don't forget, guys, if you have not heard, I have a breeding sheet of where I breed a complete and full team for you. IVs, nature, possibly hidden ability if I have it, and possibly hit ed moves as well. There's a Google Doc sheet that will be in the description down below if you would like to sign up for it. It's going to be with Twitch and or Discord. You have to have either one, and there's requirements for either one. If you're on Twitch, if you have a Twitch account, you have to follow me on Twitch, And if you're on Discord, you have to be in my Discord for me to breed your Pokemon. So just keep that in mind. It's in my disclaimer sheet. So, and I will be checking as well. If you were in the Discord or follow me on Twitch, I will check. So just keep that in mind if you guys would like a team bred for you by me in a timely manner. And yeah, it's going to be great. I'm so looking forward to this, and I really am excited for this expansion. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to like and comment what was your favorite part about the Pokemon Direct. Do you like Pokemon Sword and Shield have expansions? Are you excited for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as much as I am? Because I am so excited for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's insane. March is going to be a crazy month in terms of game releases for me. I'm so excited for March. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will see you all again in the Bears.